aliens. Right.
What?
The prostitute story.
I'm talking
You
about
ready?
ass. What are you talking about?
Prostitute story. You guys ready? Are you ready for this?
Bondage? I'm in.
I should be able to hire my own tweaker to beat up another tweaker.
Gets high fives from the boys.
It's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Hey. Good morning. This guy. Who's he lying to? This is Afternoon
Spotify.
with the Men.
I'm lying to Spotify.
Oh, well. I will not let you lie to our viewers or listeners. This is Afternoon with the Men.
Afternoon with the Men.
We are here. We are not.
Played with a lot of caulk today.
Oh, I played with. Look at me. Look at this. All caulk, baby. All over my
A
hands.
little bit caulk, a little bit of spackle.
All over. I got done what you didn't finish. And then
Upstairs.
I started tackling those stairs. And those stairs were miserable. Gotta shout out DJ putting his literal blood into this one.
Yeah.
Got him bleeding in the closets.
I saw somebody that made a 3D printed fake finger, and it was called a caulk finger. That's what he uses to do his caulk lines. And he like dip the fake finger, and run it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel like you get more control with your with your actual finger.
That'd be so weird to like not actually feel what you're doing, but I mean technically you would feel what you're doing. There's not much separating you.
Yeah.
I just never have been able to get the clearest results like
Out of anything,
like
like I've seen people
I've
use
sponge
or sticks.
Yeah, and even then, like, where am I supposed to get all these sticks?
Yeah. How many sticks you going
Someone's
through?
gonna be pretty pissed off if I got a bunch of sticks laying around.
My daughter's gonna be pissed if I got all her popsicle sticks at the job site.
What is your daughter doing with her popsicle sticks these days?
Nah, I mean, we don't really get them, but we used to do buildings with them or builds. Remember, you ever done a bridge out of popsicle sticks?
No, never had the luxury.
Did one.
Missed out on it? How was your bridge? Was it legit? Was it huge?
No, it's not good.
I heard you can make some pretty badass ones with some hot glue.
Hot glue and I mean, that's what you did with the...
That's a great idea. I might have to do that with me and Nando.
And then you test it with how much weight it can hold.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Might have to do that one. I've been always looking for fun things to do with me and Nando. And that might have just hit the jackpot.
That'd be it. Some bridge building.
Put his little architect mind to work. I'm going to have to get a hot glue gun.
Can't remember. I think it was Mr. Gray's computer class. They have a computer game where you build the bridge and try to see how strong you could do. And that's where we ended up doing the popsicle one too.
Oh, what grade was this?
That was in high school.
Oh, high school. Yeah. That's why I was like, Mr. Gray, I have no idea who the hell you're talking about.
Computer teacher and at West.
Shout out, Mr. Gray.
Shout out Billings West.
Oh, that's even more funny. I might have had the guy, and I don't remember any of my...
Did you ever take a computer class at West?
I did. I took...
might have had him. Should have had him then.
Yeah, because I was expecting a way different crowd, and then I got in there, and I was like, oh... I know half of you guys from woodshop.
Yeah, well, dude, Mr. Gray was a drag racer too. He had a Chevy Nova. That's why I remember him.
That's so weird because I was not one of those guys who were knowing my teachers or after Elder Grove. That was it.
See, and I don't remember a lot. I remember Miss Yoakum because she would always throw her markers down and say, "You picking up what I'm throwing down?" And then she'd throw her marker. And we're like, no one's picking that up. But no, she was a math teacher and she killed it for me. She's probably my most memorable teacher.
I was like friends with most of the children whose moms were, you know what I mean? They were into being the teachers there.
The Franks.
Yeah, all of them were in my class. So I knew all the teachers there very well. And then
that'll do it.
When you have 4 brothers and they all go to the school with you, everybody knows my family at that point. But then you go to, even for me, from being in the sticks,
go to West.
You go to West, you get shell shocked.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's a lot of people here.
And nobody knows my name.
Or gives a flying fuck about me.
Yep. Smoked a lot of weed before school at West every day. Sorry, Dad.
I was over after school. Before school, weed definitely wasn't happening. Not until probably my junior year.
Yeah, I used to do it before work a lot too, like, and then I started working in the vehicle industry and like just couldn't do that anymore. If I'm dealing with people on a professional stand front, I got to be somewhat put together mentally.
That's the wonderful thing about it. It's like that meme. If you're high all the time,
they'll never
know when I'm not high.
True. Very true.
All right, man. And I'm like Michael Phelps at this shit, man. I can do my job regardless.
Sober for the first time, and they asked me, "What's wrong? Is everything all right? You don't look normal." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just not high right now. I'm good. I just need to smoke."
That sounds like borderline crackhead behavior.
No, it's exactly what you said. If you always let them see you high, then when they see you sober, they're like, "Whoa, who is this guy? Never seen you so put together."
Oh man, so put together.
Nah, it's just
that's brutal. Because I mean, there is something to be said about that though. As a stoner, you're not as caring about your looks.
Yeah,
they call us burnouts and druggies and everything else under the sun.
For my dad, definitely. Once I had a family and a house and a good job and was still smoking, I think that kind of was like the first bit of him being like, "All right, I guess you're not a total loser if you smoke. Like, you can still be worth something, you know?" Because of course his generation growing up, you're a hippie, you're a dope smoker is what they call them. I hate that word.
All you closeted guys over here in the damn construction industry, over here acting like you're not, until like we get in the same room together and you're like, and then it's the best day ever. All of a sudden, like, I knew you did. I wasn't exactly hiding it.
Yeah,
I went to jail for my shit.
Yeah, wear it on my record. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just an entrepreneur ahead of my time. Now it's just running around legal.
You're like, you know what?
I was just trying to take my medicine.
Yeah, I was dispensarying before there was dispensaries.
And everybody enjoyed my company. I don't understand the issue.
Wasn't hurting nobody.
The only person I ended up hurting was a person who ended up getting in trouble on the way to my house. And that seems like that would have been the case, right? But people apparently just don't know how to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
It was a good lesson for me. I probably would not have gone back to high school right away and graduated, but because I went to jail, then I wanted to get out of jail and go back and graduate. So definitely an eye-opener for me.
Yeah. I think my big eye-opener was right around 22. I mean, I almost potentially lost my son. So close. Things almost got real, and then it was, all right, enough messing around. You got to start getting your shit together. Not with about, I don't know how many pitfalls along the way, but at least every day has been a push towards a better.
Yeah. Always self-improving.
Even, I mean, we had the pleasure of going out to the Kava house.
Yeah. Went and tried some Kava and some Kratom.
Singles night. Didn't turn out to be very many singles. Met some really cool individuals.
Yeah. It's definitely cliquey.
A little bit.
Yeah. And if you've been there, I'm sure the more you frequent, the more outgoing everyone, like the regulars there would be. I
have a feeling if you walk in and you actively just enjoy the taste of Kratom and Kava root, then it's right up your alley and you have the vibe to be there. It was tough. It was rough going down.
I am not a Kratom fan.
Oof, it almost makes me nauseous just thinking about it. I'm telling you guys, I tried to love it. I tried. I had the biggest open heart to kava.
I think I could do the kava again, but not the Kratom.
The coconut?
The going numb in my mouth, like my whole mouth going numb.
Bro, I don't know why just talking about it makes me like half nauseous.
Ben said it best. It just makes me want to go buy a bunch of cocaine. My whole mouth is numb. Like, what am I doing? But no, I did not like that too much. But I think I could get down with the kava again, though, because it's
the shaker.
Yeah, you shake. I mean, I could do the
not
two things of that.
Glass
I don't know what made my stomach so upset. Because with how my mouth reacted to the Kratom, I think that's what my stomach was upset with. And I think I could handle the kava root by itself. I should have done one or the other.
I was not ready for it to be warm either. I thought the drink was going to be cool. And then it's like hot. I was like, okay, so this is different. And then, am I supposed to sip this bad boy? I couldn't sip it because I'm going to let you know right now. It tastes like dirt. See, I'm like, well, that's cool. Thanks for letting me know it tastes like dirt. And I could get through that.
Yeah, see, and I can shot the dirt. Because I think it did make me feel pretty good the next day. Like, I ate a lot that night, which was really weird. I usually don't have, like, my stomach's not usually that big. So I ate a lot more than I usually did. And then I didn't get an upset stomach or end up on the toilet a lot. And I guess I did get a little bit of upset stomach right away, but once that went away, I felt pretty good.
Bro, I woke up the next morning and it was like, I have to get to the bathroom immediately. Russian, explosive. And then, I felt great as soon as I was totally everything that I feel like was inside of me just gone.
That's probably because you finally got it all out.
I was like, what is this?
I might go try kava again one day, but it will be a minute.
It's gonna be a minute. You're not coming.
You're not gonna go right back. I don't think.
I mean, it was rough, to say the least. It was definitely rough.
The vibe of the kava house though would be pretty chill.
It's super chill.
And it's like, it's almost one of those where, can I just bring my Mountain Dew and sit on the porch and hang out? Like,
I don't know. Then you're like selling out to the man.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Can I drink my kava with something that would make it taste good? What goes good with dirt, guys? Anything?
Yeah, like the people who really vibing with the kava, let us know, because guys, we have no idea. Like, we tried to do the typical experience, and granted, my drink did taste pretty good. It tasted like a sugar-free Otter Pop. Wasn't bad, but once I got into that bottom third of it was so gross.
Like I said, the Kratom drink I cannot and will not. That was too much.
It's crazy. I haven't even had the stuff in days now, and it literally makes me just the thought of it. It makes me want to vomit. That's my son just dropping stuff upstairs. Shout out my son.
As long as it's not him dropping another wrist.
My son literally asked me if he could go ride his scooter around. I'm like, you just broke your wrist and you want to go get on your electric scooter and just drive it around.
I did see it in the back of the car today. I almost took a trip around the job site.
You would have.
Hey, Joe,
where's Curtis?
Good.
It was hard enough. Remember when I DJ where I was like, where is Curtis? I wouldn't have been surprised if you were just gone.
I'm in Park City grabbing us drinks and trying to carry him back.
That would be legit. We are in a pretty legit spot. You could ride it all the way back.
Probably. It'd be a little sketchy at the main roads, but not impossible.
Yeah, definitely not impossible. You can I might have to keep that in mind. Get it charged so I can send your ass out there and get us some drinks on lunch. I ain't leaving the job site. I got stuff to do.
I definitely am not leaving for lunch tomorrow. Lunch took a lot
longer than I sure hope that you wouldn't be. Tomorrow.
Even tomorrow, yeah. I mean, even the rest of the week, pretty much. I wish I wouldn't have today. It took a lot longer than I thought, and I was like, I could.
At the end of the day, I'm not even worried about it because it's a mad dash inside of this house, and I keep getting hit with, don't worry about it. Painter's got it handled. Don't worry. The painter's got it handled. Hey, can you want to look at this real quick? I know it's kind of got a big gap, but that's still calculable, right? Painter.
You were getting a bunch of that today?
Oh, by everybody. And then the tile guys, you know what I mean? They're showing up when they decide to show up. And it's like driving everybody up the walls.
Yeah.
I'm calling my builder, asking him, I don't know what you expect a guy to be able to accomplish under these type of
conditions.
I'm like, I'm doing my best. So this is what we got figured out. Upstairs, we'll be able to paint it all out. And then we'll be able to paint 3 bedrooms. We're going to have to leave basically all the masters untouched and the living room completely untouched. And then we're going to have to wait for them to set their 2 fancy library pieces.
And then we can get in there for that room.
Countertops have to get set. And then the trim carpenter is going to finish everything on the 16th. And then guess what, guys? 8
more days, damn. And then it's open house for us?
And then it'll need to be done by the 18th. These are the timelines that we're under, people.
The fuck?
And then it's awesome as well because I have the other one that's right on top of that one, essentially. He said it was going to be ready in 2 to 3 weeks, and we've already lost a week, and by the end of this week, it'll be the last week. And so if I get a call that it's ready to go, it is going to be real fun. Plus, I have another person I work for that has another phone calls that I have to start another thing for this week into next week.
It's so great.
Plus, bring everybody the kind of content that they're looking for.
It's crazy how it goes from nothing to everything, or balls to the wall to fucking
like a wise
sitting
man
on your balls.
Once told me, it's feast or famine in this bad business.
Yeah, get it while you can.
The wild part is that there's not very many guys who retire out of this business either. Like, they get into it, and most of them mismanage their money pretty well along the way.
And then they, like you said, like one guy said, if I do it right, I won't be doing this in 30 years. And you said most contractors ever.
Yeah, I was going to say most contractors I know are into their 60s. Like, even the old guys in there. It doesn't seem like they're getting out. It seems like
we would call a big hoss.
We getting right into big hosses?
Yeah, dude, big hosses.
Well, I've got to be, because I know a few individuals that I've been calling big hosses without actually really understanding what a big hoss is.
Big hoss. It's a term of endearment.
Is it really?
When you're calling someone...
Okay, I'm going to give you a little... If you ever listened to that Toby Keith with old Willie Nelson, beer for my horses. But he would say, beer for my hosses.
My big hosses.
So I was like, is people been just calling them big horse for this?
And yes, we looked it up. We did verify that it does mean someone as large as a horse. It can mean. I'm so sorry for all the people I call big hoss.
I wish I would have called more people big hoss.
Oh, I'm sorry, big house. You big house, man. They're like, oh, thank you, but yeah.
Yeah, but
big
can
house,
you call anybody big hoss?
Well, dude, apparently
is it gender fluid, big hoss? That's all I want to know. Is it gender fluid?
I would think so, right? Because there's female horses.
Yeah, just there's horses.
Horses. Big horse.
DJ, can you
female
verify
horse.
that? Is there any way to... Oh, no.
He
He's
said
hitting me with there's
no.
no way
He's
to
like,
verify it.
No. Okay.
Oh,
Big hoss.
Really?
Big hoss.
You
is for
can't
men.
have big hoss women?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna tell you. Big house.
Oh.
Them the kind of girls that eat your asshole. They eat anything. They big house.
I see big hoss. That sucks. You can't use it that way then.
I
You're
mean,
just
we
being
can.
a-
Well, we can.
Well, no, we can't. We're on a podcast
Big
where all you
hosses.
guys are listening.
Big houses. Yeah, I mean that.
She is a big hoss. What'd you say? I said you have a big ass. I mean,
Just keep digging yourself deeper. Oh. Dang.
all right.
Big houses.
I mean, the fact that big horse is just
That's funny
so
that
to me.
was in that description. When I looked up, it was the guy from Pawn Stars. They called him Big Hoss, and that's where it kind of really took off. So.
Everybody, would that have been Chumley?
No, Chumley was Chumley. It was the other brother. The more
Not the dad.
I'll go here again. Not the dad, but yeah, the more put together brother. Not Chumley, but the other one. That's Big House.
Chumley got in all kinds of trouble,
Yeah,
didn't he?
man. I think he got it better.
Can you look that up real quick,
Let's look
DJ?
up
What's going on with
Chumley.
Chumley from Pawn Stars?
Poor Chumley, dude. I love that show.
Did you?
Oh yeah,
You're a huge Pawn Star guy?
dude. Yeah, I love seeing people's stuff. And the guy's like, "This is worth $1 million." He's like, "Best I could do is $250."
That's the problem. I hated that. And because as from one personally who's lost so many things to the pawn shops.
Dude, I mean, he's got to make his money. Like he
No, they
says,
don't.
he's got to make his money.
upcharge that stuff by like 1,000% what they sell on it.
Oh, dude, but
compared to what they
if
give you.
homeboy, if I call in homeboy and he says it's worth $1 million, that's what I can get. That's what I can sell it for at my pawn shop. I'm not paying $1 million for it.
Bitch, why isn't it 50-50 then? We could split this shit. Why are you gonna fuck
Split the
me and give
profits? I
me
know, right?
100,000
When
and you're gonna make $1 million?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. You an asshole at that point.
How bad do you want it? You want to sell it? It's
You
gonna be hard
seen-
to sell yourself.
You seen that hardcore pawn? They got that white dude. You got like he's bald and got a ponytail.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
and they even have security.
Man, that
Yeah.
dude is a straight miser, bro.
Yeah, security's had to take. What was it? This guy was trying to sell some.
They sell some
Crazy
ghetto
shit,
ass shit
yeah.
in there, though. Can you imagine? Just got
Like,
crackheads
get him
all
outta
day,
here,
every
yeah,
day,
dude.
lining up, trying to hook something.
Oh, I saw this hilarious video of a homeless man who thought he had a giant chunk of gold, but it was just a rock. And he's like, "Yeah, man, this is pure gold. You want some? You're like, you want to feel it? Just feel it. Here, take your camera out. Take a picture of it with the flash." Because he was trying to get the shininess of it, and then he goes, "Oh, he's like, okay, I took a picture." He's like, "No, with the flash," and it's just the.
Bro,
He's all
that's
posing for
literally
it. Ugh.
That's some Joe Dope shit. Eating ketchup off the space poop.
Well, then he even gives it to him. He's like, "You can have it. I got plenty more. I know
Oh,
where it's at."
no.
It's like, dude,
Somebody spray painted some rocks and
didn't even look gold, dude.
oh no.
I'm gonna have to find that fucking video.
What happens
With
when
the
he
flash.
snaps out of it and then damn, I just got
Poor
some regular
guy,
rocks.
Dude, poor guys. He'll wake up one day and be like, "The government stole my gold and replaced it with these fucking rocks."
Did I tell you about that 20 women versus one Cam Patterson?
No.
They did 20 women versus Cam Patterson, and all these females just kept bringing rocks out of the pockets and giving him this fool. He's like, damn, bitch, how many rocks you got in your pockets? It's like 3 rocks later. Oh, I can't imagine. What is it like in Cam Patterson's world?
Oh, I think it'd be really fun.
He even says to himself, though, he's not like me in that regard. He's just retarded. And he just keep all his new stuff just keeps coming out. It's like, don't trust me for the information. I'm doing my best, but I'm learning all kinds of new shit every day.
I love the homeless on TikTok. Okay, I gotta find this video.
While he's doing that, let's go ahead and take a quick moment. Thoughts and prayers. We got over here in Tampa, Sarasota, Fort Myers
They are
area
about to get hit
with
a
the
big one.
hellacious is coming in with a fury. It's like they said, you should have taken bigger precautions during COVID. You should have taken COVID seriously, and now we're coming for you. The hurricanes, I don't know. Throwing it out there.
I don't know, man. We apparently, the next one coming in Milton is like 1 in every 100-year kind of storm, they say, is how bad it is. And the last one they had that hit Tampa was in like the 1800s or something. So it's supposedly going to be a big one. I heard the next one behind it is like one of the weather trajectories thing. There was another one that's going to come up and turn around and hit Florida too. So we haven't even got.
What was the name for the one that's coming after?
The next one, Elaine. Or
I thought it was an N.
Yeah, Nadine.
Nadine.
Yep, Nadine
Also,
is forming
Milton,
out there.
Nadine. We need some scarier hurricane names. Come on now.
Yeah, Milton sounds like a guy I'd have coffee and crumpets with.
What was the
Tea and crumpets
from The Simpsons?
Milton.
Melhouse.
Melhouse.
Too close.
Melhouse.
Too
Milton.
close to Melhouse.
There was a Milton in there, wasn't there? Was there not a Milton in?
Or was that Family Guy?
Look it up. Who's Milton? I'm sure it's The Simpsons.
TJ's
Milton.
too busy swiping left, swiping right.
Oh, he's on that Tinder. That's what my dick is after I beat it. Just kidding. Is that why they named it Tinder? Wait a minute.
I was like, you must feel so proud of yourself with our other viewer.
One
just
other
said
viewer
that.
who's gonna get him. He gonna be gone. Milton. Okay. Milton is on The Simpsons. He's the bully. No, that was Millhouse. Who's Milton? Is there not a Milton in? Huh.
Is there a Milton in Family Guy?
Milton in The Simpsons is not a thing.
I'm sure there is.
Milton. Nope. Milton is a place?
There's a.
What the fuck?
What's the Jewish guy's name in Family Guy?
Which one?
Somebody out there in the chat. What is it? He's got the guy with glasses, and then they got a son who is obsessed with Meg.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully they can. I mean, there's still so much craziness going on in North Carolina that we're not even ready for this next hurricane, dude.
Well, that's the big thing. If you have any supplies, any way of making sure those supplies get into North Carolina for anybody, do your best to get them there, because the government obviously is not helping out a hell of a lot. FEMA's giving every excuse in the fucking world why they're not doing what they're supposed to.
I saw
More
a video.
communities are actually the ones who are stepping up and getting the shit handled. So if you're out there and you got any type of help, send it North Carolina's way.
Man.
Send it Sheridan's way.
There was some guy that was offering his land to people if they could get there. It's just like, man.
Yeah, they have evacuation sites for this one for North Carolina and everybody, if you can get out of there. A lot of the people even from Tampa and Sarasota.
Yeah, hopefully they can get their highways cleared and get out and have enough gas to get the hell out of Florida right now.
The crazy thing is like the center of it where it's passing through, it's not even really the issue. It's the gusts of wind that come off the side of it that are going to rip through these other towns.
Well, this one even has one of the smallest eyes of a hurricane that they've seen in a while.
4 mile wide.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
You could see from one side of it to the other side of it.
That would be the scariest place to be when shit goes calm. And you're just like, fuck.
And I mean, is it cool if you could just stay inside of it and just
Follow it?
I'm chilling in the middle of this thing as long as I don't go too left, I don't go too right.
The being able to trek over the destruction that it's causing would be, I don't think you could keep up with it, with how fast that eye is moving.
Only one way to find out. I gotta get
Put me
inside
in,
this
coach.
son of a
Put me in,
bitch.
coach. Drop me in the eye, and if I fall out of the eye, that's on me.
How fucking funny would that be if you're in the airplane and you're getting ready to go and they're like, drop me in. Then you fucking go in and it just, yeah.
You don't even
Son of a bitch.
it looks all clean as soon as you get close. It sucks right into the edge.
All right, maybe that doesn't work. Okay, this time we're going to go underneath the storm.
Yes,
So the second I get...
Second you drill up through the ground. Damn it. We lost 2 good men.
2 good men, but we will not give up. Their deaths will not be in vain.
We're going to send one from the top and one from the bottom. Then they're going to grab each other mid-flight.
All right, maybe if we strap them to a pole while the hurricane comes through, we'll be all right. Oh, he didn't survive. His body was ripped apart.
It reminds me of Indiana Jones when he survived the nuclear bomb in the fridge.
They got that in Fallout as well. They had a little kid, I think his name is Billy, of all names. He literally is some kid who just stuck in a refrigerator.
And lived, huh?
What do you think? I doubt it. Plus, back then...
A refrigerator they made in the 60s? Maybe.
Modern day fridge, you think? Nah. Going right through that son of a bitch.
Speaking of which, my brother has a fridge from the 60s and plugged it in and it fucking works. Still works.
Whoa.
Yeah. 50s or 60s is like the oldest we can find from that brand, and we couldn't find one that looks exactly like the model he's got.
Well, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, got it, and then I guess it sat in the garage for a couple of years. He cleaned it out, plugged it in, and shit fired right up. It's a beer fridge. I don't drink though. So
Yeah, but at the end of the day, everybody's got to have... Well,
everyone's got to have a beer fridge.
in Montana, it's a very typical thing to have as a beer fridge. I don't know if everywhere has a beer fridge.
Everywhere probably does, but they don't call it the beer fridge. It's just your, backup or secondary. Like a lot of people have deep freeze. I guess a lot of people probably just do the deep freeze.
Because not everybody, like there's the big hunters around here who are like, I got my ice chest for my meats, and then I got my ice chest for all the other bullshit.
Meats and cheeses.
I know guys like specifically, it was a whole freezer just for meat. I pull out whatever steak I feel like having, and then I eat my pizza pockets or whatever I want in this other one. And then it's just a constant restocking, pulling stuff up and sticking it in a different freezer until I'm ready to eat it. And then I pull it out of the freezer and I stick it in the refrigerator, let it defrost, and then it's ready.
Yeah.
Rinse, wash, and repeat.
Rinse, wash,
just
and
keep moving my shit a little bit more every time until I'm ready to eat it.
It's why I hate grocery shopping. Grocery shopping is the worst. It goes from the shelf to the cart, from the cart to the track, from the track to the bag, from the bag back into the cart, from the cart to the car, from the car to the living room or kitchen, from the kitchen to where it's supposed to go. It's like so much touching of a product. That's why I hate grocery shopping.
Oh.
It's just like so much.
That's one of the most... I've never heard of that being the thing why you wouldn't want to go grocery shopping. Me, I'm like the people.
I could care less. I just zone them out, but...
Yeah, but I mean, I'm like aggressive shopper. I want to get my shit and get the fuck out of there. I'm not trying to hang out in here until the end of time. And you ever get stuck where you forget one fucking thing and then you gotta decide
all the way back.
How much do I need this thing? Do I need it a lot, or do I just...
Is it worth going all the way? Like if I don't get it... Am I
losing my spot in line?
If I don't get it in my one smooth... Like I plan it to where I'm like, hey, we'll hit milk, we'll hit this next, we'll hit this next. I'm doing one big loop through that store. And if I missed something, I'll get it next time.
Oh, this you kept us on a cliffhanger. What did you end up doing yesterday? Because you had to get the milk. Did you gas station run it, or did you actually do the grocery shopping? Shout out. Give this guy a round of fucking applause. He went shopping.
It was because I needed medicine for the kids, for Logan. Most importantly, I was like, I have to go get him some
medicine and milk, but you did the rest of the shopping as well?
Everything else. Man. Except I missed one thing. What did I didn't grab pizzas that I was going to grab like just a throw in the oven pizza for dinner tonight, but I didn't do that.
And so now Will there be pizzas?
No, we did chicken.
You got some chicken.
Chicken and rice.
Oh, that
So
does sound pretty
nice.
damn bomb. I'm going BLTs, beans, and French fries. Can't wait until this podcast is over. I'm gonna stuff my fat face so hard.
I did wish I had some French fries today for dinner. It would have been nice. I like the really, really thin ones, like McDonald's sized. You can buy some at Albertsons.
Wait,
from
so
the air fryer.
You dinnered before you came here?
Yeah, I mean, well,
This
not
guy,
me.
how old is this guy? He's eating dinner at
Not
5:30.
me. I didn't eat. 5 o'clock is when I try to
Oh.
feed my kids at 5. Logan usually goes to bed at 7. Or we
That's just
start
such-
bed night process at 7:30.
Man, they're gonna be such 65-year-olds.
It's fine. It's fine.
We start our days at 3:30.
We wake up at the crack of dawn. Actually, lately, Izzy's been eating a cookie for breakfast, so it's not great. But
Hey, this used to be
wake
the
up at the
kid.
crack of dawn. We eat a cookie, and we start our day.
Oh man, I heard my alarm go off this morning, and I was like trying to get rolling, and I think it literally took me an hour of laying there before it was all right. I'm getting up. Time to handle some
Dude,
business.
for me, it was my alarm went off, and I looked at it, went to go snooze it, and I was like, "Oh, that's the later alarm." Like, oh shit, I can't snooze that one. I'm like, I gotta
That
get out of bed
sucks.
now.
We went over and got him up. Got him, obviously. We're at the point tonight where we gotta figure out how to get him showered with a cast. I think we're gonna throw a bag over it. Just a trash bag.
trash bag.
Throw him in
yeah.
the shower. Why do they make hefty bags if you can't stuff an arm in there, right? Arm and a leg.
Yeah, that's might be one. Might want to rephrase
Arm and a
that.
leg and a head.
Hey, hefty bags, carrying out bodies since 1920.
It's Halloween time, baby.
How many arms and legs can you fit in a hefty bag? Let's check.
Have you gotten any closer on, are you actually going to do Star Wars?
No, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have the kids this year, so I probably won't do anything.
You are going to do something.
I mean, I'm sure
I think
with no
I think
kids, there's
Halloween
going to
literally
be
falls on Saturday.
there's going to be a bunch of parties. I'm sure. Maybe I will get with Carson and have her give me some measurements and have her help me build a costume.
She
She said she's really good with costumes, and that's her thing. Yeah. So I might have someone who could help me custom make that black Jedi robe. I guess it's not a Jedi Sith robe. It would be technically, because that's what I think. Just like a
Shout out our photographer. Wow, she's talented.
modern day Sith Lord. You know, so like emo haircut over the eye. Gonna slice you. And the lightsaber turns on.
That'd be
Just
so
kidding.
every time your lightsaber turns on, it's just that's how it turns on. That's the noise it makes when your lightsaber turns on. Instead of it's
Every time you swing it too. Oh god, when it hits another one. Oh, emo.
Has anybody been ever taken the typical lightsabers and messed with the audio that comes out of them?
I'm sure.
I don't know. I have yet to see one. I want to see a real one, because you definitely just open those up and then take the speaker that's attached to it and then record your own and
I saw
reattach
somebody do Owen Wilson's wow. Wow. It's just like a bunch of scenes with his wow in there, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's so priceless.
It's great.
But you could totally do something like that with one of those lightsabers. I mean,
if
they come with a little speaker and a board.
Yeah, I'm sure. I've never busted and like pulled mine all the way apart, but I'm sure, yeah, if if you're an engineer, you can figure out how to do that.
100%. I'm
Change
over
the
here
programming chip for the sounds or whatever.
Yeah. I bet it wouldn't even be that hard. You could just buy one, solder it out, and then reattach the new one. I bet that you look on YouTube and you can figure it out.
Just turn it into a freaking
Dog barking or a cat, meowing, anything.
We went completely different paths. I was going to say porn noises.
I'm in still dad mode right now, so yeah, porn noises is the farthest thing from my fucking.
Ooh, dogs barking.
The
Cats meowing.
second Curtis leaves his kids, it's porn thoughts.
Hey,
but I thought we were trying to be serious here. We're trying to tell people to, Sheridan. Sheridan fires.
Yeah, that
pretty
one.
Bad.
That one hits close to home because that's literally in between mine and my parents' house.
It's just a couple hours away.
Yeah, Idaho as well looks nasty on the fire thing. So it's a rough time. EJ was talking about how they are getting seismic activity around Mount Rainier, which is like one of the tallest volcanoes in the United States, I think. I could be wrong.
That's got to be over there by Mount St. Helens.
No, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Rainier is really close to Seattle. Helens, I think, is a little bit further inland.
But do you realize that
seismic activity?
Helens popped.
Oh yeah.
So what's stopping Rainier from popping?
In our parents' lifetime.
And then if Rainier
is Rainier a volcano, or am I getting it wrong? I might be getting it wrong. Helens. He might have been talking about Helens. Mount Rainier may not be a volcano. Yeah, I could have been wrong. I think it was Helens. He was talking about Helens. But Mount Rainier is right over there.
Is there any seismic activity that comes from Mount Rainier? We might be.
No, it would have been St. Helens. He was talking about a volcano. It is? Oh.
Sometimes you gotta stick with your gut, man.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes if you know something,
I don't know anything.
But you've put out so much stuff that makes me go, I don't know what's fucking true, what's not true. Man. You've told me, and just in the videos you send me, I'm like, did they kidnap Sia? Is Sia okay? It's like, can anybody fact check? Is Sia all right? She made Chandelier, and that was a really good song, but.
Oh, with the whole kidnapping thing?
It literally spelled out. What did it spell out?
Beyonce kidnapped me.
Yeah, Beyonce kidnapped me.
And it was the weirdest message ever. Of course. No, Beyonce did not.
Beyonce did not kidnap Sia. Dude, that's what they would want you to believe.
No, yeah, of course that's the first Google result that comes up is what Google would want you to read. So, curated results.
Ooh.
Google.
So what do we know? Is it possible?
Dude, Google, it's...
Well, you can't say Google it because you just said that Google curated. Go hit Bing.
No, they're all...
Can we ask Jeeves, please?
Apparently, they pretty much all got.
They all got?
They've pretty much all been gotten.
Google? They all got.
Yeah, by somebody. I think...
Can't you just go to an older
I need to go back to that
before
I need to go
Google?
back to that, Eric Weinstein interview because I'm pretty sure he mentioned there was like one or two that are not curating search results, but Bing's been got, freaking Yahoo, Google. Is Yahoo even still a thing anymore?
Anything, DJ? Nothing to verify. So see, it's fine. All right, I can sleep easy tonight. It's like Dave Chappelle when they asked, "Where's Ja Rule? Where's Ja?"
So yeah, the theory goes that if you beat Beyonce for an award and don't thank her, then you end up dead. Or if you're a reporter who calls out that her baby bump was fake, you end up with dementia. A lot of sketchy things going on.
The Wendy Williams thing, I was like, yeah, I'm not really putting a whole lot of weight into that because Wendy Williams did a bunch of drugs and she was an alcoholic. So and that's from people who have been worked with her, close to her. Same thing with like Ellen, you know what I mean? It's like everybody thought that she was such a nice person, but behind the scenes, they were telling the truth. Like, this lady is a monster.
I think all of Hollywood are all monsters.
And we're just trying to be like the very low totem pole of celebrities.
Well, I think
just enough to pay the bills, everybody.
Yeah, I don't want to be invited to a Diddy party, but I'd like to get paid like I do.
Right? What if we can just go and podcast from the Diddy party?
Could probably go get into the Diddy house right now. They got all tagged out.
That's true, but I doubt that you'll be able to just get into it if you try to walk up. Well, I think those lights are like running in there.
If we snuck in there, well, I'm sure we could eventually sneak in there. But the second we go live from Diddy's house, we're swatted, dude. Swatted.
That's probably a very, very good chance that they would be able to just.
All right, let's go
get these guys. Can you run like
Starlink?
Well, not even like. I'm like, can you VPN yourself while from like a mobile phone so you can scramble your location?
If you were VPNing a hotspot from a phone, maybe. But then, like the camera, I guess if your camera was in a corner to where they couldn't tell it was Diddy's house.
It's just wild because you look at how they got Andrew Tate. It was all over a box of pizza in Romania.
Well, no, it was because some girl messaged that she had or something.
No, it was the pizza box. Yeah, if you look at it, the pizza box gave him away. Sia reveals she is on the autism spectrum. Well, weird. I mean, she makes beautiful songs, so you need to take it easy over there with those allegations, DJ. Even though she said it.
That's of course what they would make her say after she tried to say that Beyonce.
DJ, you would try to stand up for Beyonce like this.
You know what? I'm really starting to think that he's a CIA plant now.
Oh, there's a good chance. They did pay him to
come back up here. The CIA found him in Denver, gave him. Wait, why is he not buying our coffees every morning if the CIA is paying his wages?
Oh, we didn't think about that.
Okay, maybe you're not. I mean, maybe he's not a CIA.
He did offer to pay for coffees this morning, though.
Oh, your CIA check come in, bud?
Got no answers from DJ.
Damn, he's silent. Know. Damn, we'll never know.
He's a good agent. He knows what to do when
you guys hired right. You guys hired right. They're listening.
You guys think you guys got a tough guy behind your computers? Yeah, we have an actual CIA operative, not totally verified, but we got one that we think is.
We really think he is.
In this day, that's basically facts, as long as we think it is.
You see the government wasting their money on me? Government spending their money. They need to spend their money in North Carolina, goddammit. Spend their money tracking me with giant bees and shit, too.
Oh, that's funny. When I'm trying to look back over my notes, and I'm like...
Can't read it.
Kylie. Oh, no, it's the fact that I think I might have a kidney stone, everybody. Woo!
Yeah, I was wondering what that said. Yeah, that sucks.
I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if I just pulled the muscle in my back, but I'm getting to that age where I think like
everything
is likelihood, right? Like kidney stone if you have a back pain.
I have not really dealt with kidney stones ever, and I drink quite a bit of Mountain Dew. And I know somebody who has had multiple kidney stones, and they drink a lot of Mountain Dew. They would drink a lot more than me, though.
A good old boy we used to know, he had them on the regular, and he'd piss them bad boys out like it was just your morning piss.
Man. Tink, 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 tink. Yeah. Oh.
I'm like, you're a poor dickhole. How little do you care about your body where that's just knee?
And it's from dehydration, right? It can be from a lot of different things.
I was gonna say some people are more prone to literally forming them because they have more calcium in their diets, but they're calcified
crystals.
But they're calcium. Yes, it's more likely to happen from dehydration because they have the ability to actually form then. But yeah, if you're just flushing with some water, most likely, and getting broken down with some cranberry juice, you're usually good to go.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at that name, Hyper Neon, followed me on Twitch, and I was totally I watched this video the other day. It was something, Neon was spelt wrong, and the guy's voice was just like, maybe it's not neon. it's knowing or something like that. It was just like the craziest deep voice, and I was like, did this guy just follow me? Starting to get panicked for a minute.
Oh.
But yeah, no, wasn't that.
Well, that's dope. It's cool that people are still coming and checking out your.
I did go live on
your
Twitch the other day for some Rocket League, but my computer shut down again. So it's just like fuck, every time.
There you go. That was karma, actually. Reaching out, you're trying to branch out without the rest of the boys, and you get shut down.
Well, I mean, got to. I don't go live on fucking Facebook.
I got a solid 30 to 42 people checking out my story 24 hours.
I might flop and actually go live on Facebook again, like video game streaming live. And maybe even not streaming, just I thought about trying to do like a little music, but then you get in trouble. You can't play anything.
No. I guess that's a big
DMCA'd,
no-no.
yeah.
But that is
We'll
a good idea. I mean, we're still trying to figure out how it'd be it's cool to run it from a computer, but I could essentially do the same thing from mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely your lane. I think I'd just be ridiculous if I got into that lane.
I did think we could have a pretty funny video of like each of us doing different gaming, right? Like I even thought me crashing a truck on American Sim, him getting killed in Tarkov, and you doing something in Nier, you and just a clip, a little clip of each of those would be kind of funny. But
They're so different type of games. I mean, when he goes Tarkov mode, it gets serious. I mean, you gotta leave a guy alone.
yeah,
I mean, that's what the two stipulations were. It's like, I'll do anything for you, but I need time to play Tarkov.
And when I do, don't fucking talk to me.
And I'm like, all right, man.
Did you seen the video of how gay it sounds when your buddy's playing games like that? There's 2 coming in the back door. They're on me. They're dropping me. There's 3 coming.
Gross.
me and EJ joke about that shit all the time. We'll be playing like Fortnite or something and just go nut. Like it's not actually happening, but we'll just be like, "There's 2 guys coming. They're coming in the back door."
Man,
it can.
did you,
without context, it can sound scary.
100%. Did you check out Bamskis at all today?
I did not. No.
I was able to listen to them a little bit. They're playing Amanda Rose on the radio.
Oh, constantly now?
I've said it here like 3 or 4 times that Bamski specifically has played it. So I'm like, that's what's up, man.
That is...
More people need to check her out. If you guys have not heard Amanda Sue's special edition or any other music she's put out, you gotta go check it out.
Yeah, it's so good. And it's so... I could only imagine that feeling of hearing your song on the radio is probably just like she's in the car fucking pumped, dude.
But she doesn't even seem to be that pumped about it, honestly. Like she does, but then like I don't know, she still has time to post 9 million just absurd memes on Facebook. So
yeah, I mean, you gotta. That doesn't mean she's not fucking pumped.
Well, I suppose, but I'm like, I think she's a lot more mellow about it. You know what I mean?
Especially if you're someone who's been.
Seems like she's actually has been in the music for a while. She's got at least
she was doing covers before, So if you've been in the limelight long enough doing covers, it's like, yeah.
Did we ever actually figure out what her name was?
No, we did. He told us the other day, and it was not what I was saying the last couple of days. I
wonder if she's gonna perform again. I think that they were talking about Kirk, so she was gonna be down there playing again.
I've been keeping an eye on the Kirk's channel and seeing what's going on. It was just
wild. I wonder or not if that was my Viking shirt or not. Still wonder.
You gave it to a thrift store. They bought it from a thrift store, and we can pretend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of a funny thing if it was. I mean, what are the odds? I mean,
probably it did look
high?
Your size.
There was that. Not that she filled it out. I mean,
yeah, it was definitely baggy
as hell.
Yeah. Which I thought was a weird outfit choice for a show, but
big Vikings fan.
Yeah.
Shout out, Skull, 5-0.
Really, you guys did it again? Yeah, but Seahawks are doing their normal thing. They went 3-0 and then lost 2 in a row.
How about the old Baltimore Ravens?
The Ravens 3-2. Yep, seemed like the
3
Seattle.
and 2.
And you know what? Guess what? Aaron Rodgers has the same stats that Zach Wilson did this point in the season last year. And he even had half of a game less. Wilson. So everyone's basically saying, I'm not saying this, but people were saying that Rodgers is washed up. That his time, he's doing the whole, his kind of like a Brett Favre thing, go to another team for a few years. And then
Well, if you look at it, Brett Favre did go to the Jets. And I've said it once, I'll say it again.
Where the quarterbacks go to die. But didn't Brett Favre retire as a
Viking?
Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys killed Brett Favre.
No. That son of a bitch. The Jets killed him, and they said, you have the opportunity to fuck over the Minnesota Vikings one last time.
He's like, I'm in.
I'm in. I'm going to throw this interception.
I do. Was that Aaron Rodgers? Who was that? His last throw? Oh, that was Tom Brady. His last throw was an interception.
That was it before he retired his last throw. I don't know.
I think so. Can
we look that up?
His last game, his last play as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, I could have sworn.
This is awesome. It was like the more tabs we can get pulled up on this, it's kind of hilarious. I mean, this has got to be what Jamie's whole thing behind that camera look like.
Dude,
like a million of those. How do you pull up? How do you keep track of all these tabs?
Keep tabs on it. Oh man, it's a bummer they only got that thing 10% contained, that fire down there in Sheridan.
Yeah, we got
10%.
680 real live human beings out there already combating the son of a bitch.
700 cattle, so there was
We're
more
not
cattle
gonna let this
evacuated.
fire get away with not another fucking thing. We're shutting this fire down.
Then that's good. You know, most hurricanes, they report very little animal deaths. And there was
Well,
even...
they know, because they always
have
go to seek
intuition.
higher ground.
There was a video of some of the people in North Carolina with like 6 or 7 black bears up in a tree right before the water fucking raised a shitload. It's like, damn. Yeah, they know. They know.
Of course, it totally makes sense. What do you got for me? Was it, in fact... No, he completed it? What was the throw then?
I could have sworn last game...
Well, you're wrong.
Apparently I am. You know what? That's what Google would tell you. Google would make Tom Brady not seem like that.
That was so funny, too, because we were trying to research something, and then it literally said, please do not spread misinformation on this, that you're supposed to... Everything they're saying, the guidelines, is totally true. What we were looking up yesterday.
What was that? Can't remember.
Was it, I think, around Kamala Harris?
Oh, was it the... Are we talking about the Alexas?
Started with the
Alexas.
And then there was something else that we had got into, and then it was...
Because I could have sworn Tom Brady's last game as
a Patriot?
No, it was when he was
as a Buccaneer. What if he retires for 5 years and then just comes back and wins a Super Bowl as a Patriot?
It's scripted.
That would be pretty gangster, though, right? He could come back, you think? Is there talk of him being
Tom Brady's last play as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer says he threw a touchdown pass.
That's totally opposite than your interception. So, I mean, that's literally the farthest thing from being an interception is getting a touchdown, right?
Yeah, it's a complete opposite.
So he did pretty good on his way out, huh? You really think they're curating it? He thinks it's a lot. He's gonna believe.
Timelines have shifted because I could have sworn I laughed about it. It was like fourth quarter. They knew they weren't going to the playoffs.
TJ, can you please? What does Buddy say? Does Buddy say the very last play, the very last thing that he did was an interception? And maybe that was not even a 2-yard tackle for a loss.
Maybe that was when he was a Patriot. I don't know. I could have sworn because I was laughing about it.
Your guess
And
is as good as mine.
I thought it was fourth quarter.
DJ has no idea either. It sounds like a touchdown was made.
Timeline shifted.
Maybe you're just looking for another reason to hate Tom Brady.
I used to hate him just because he won so much when I was younger, but I do appreciate him to be one of the. He's the GOAT. Mainly because he was giving up his salary to get better players, and that is the main reason why I think he is the GOAT.
That's a bold claim.
Because Patrick Mahomes may be a better player, but Patrick Mahomes will probably never take less money so that they can get good players on their team. If you went up to Patrick Mahomes and say, "Hey, you take $1 million less a year, but we get Tyreek Hill back."
There really is. I mean, you really can't pull up another quarterback though. I mean, that did it like he did. I guess.
Who, Brady?
Peyton got 3.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes is, if he keeps going on the trajectory he is going, he will be better than Tom Brady
I'm
on
looking
paper.
at actual, I guess, Joe Montana maybe? Is it possible that Joe Montana could be said better than Tom Brady? Any records that a quarterback still holds on to that Tom Brady wasn't able to break?
Yeah, what record doesn't Brady have?
I mean, he was wrecking so many records.
Yeah, he did most touchdowns this season. He did probably most career touchdowns, I'm sure.
That would be, I mean...
What records does he not have is a better question.
Oh, Brett Favre. Oh, number 1 quarterback is Tom Brady and then Brett Favre. Peyton Manning, followed by Drew Brees. Ben Roethlisberger, really? Is better than Aaron Rodgers statistically? Just wins and losses, okay. But overall wins, Tom Brady's got all the W's.
He's got all of the W's.
What is that record? 219 and 64 losses.
Holy shit.
It's a pretty damn good record.
That's actually impressive, yeah. 219 wins and 64 losses.
And then you go
Holy
Brett
shit.
Favre. What do we got for Brett Favre here? He's got a total of...
Because Brett Favre had the most
17,
consecutive games started,
20,
right?
26 and 100 and what? 80? He did 200 games. Man, so that means Tom Brady played more games than Brett Favre too.
But Brett Favre still holds the record for most consecutive starts, right? I think so.
Yeah, because didn't they give him that one?
Well,
They gave him the record.
Well, no, he when his dad died, he started that game. He only played one drive and then he left. But
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, so they kind of gave him that one, I guess. But he still started. Still went out and did the first drive. Maybe it was the whole first quarter.
I don't know either.
But
He's been dead to me ever since he threw that interception. I'm an honest human being here. Like that. Why? Of all the it could have been Dan Marino.
You want to talk about a terrible interception? Talk about ours at the 1 yard line for the loss of the Super Bowl when we had freaking Marshawn Lynch behind Russell Wilson.
How funny was that though? When Marshawn, he just started laughing. He looked over and then he just laughed in Pete Carroll's face too. Like, why would you call that?
Yeah, in their defense, both Russell and Pete saw something that they thought that would work in that defense, and it was a rookie corner, so they had, they didn't suspect that a rookie corner would jump that route, but it was a bad call. Yeah.
Instead of putting the faith in Marshawn.
You had 2 fucking shots. It was first down or second down or something. Yeah, give Marshawn the ball once or maybe even twice to see what he can do. Yeah.
I mean, at that point, I'm like, I always thought that Marshawn Lynch was literally the new Adrian Peterson after Adrian got hurt the last go around.
I thought Adrian Peterson was going to demolish the NFL.
He did.
He did all right.
He did until they just figured him out. And we never, if we would have had the blocking that we have for this squad back then, it would have made a world of difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with the Minnesota Vikings. We just never had an offensive line that could handle business.
Dude, that was the problem with my high school football team, bro. The linemen kids were my size. Like, we ain't fucking stopping nobody.
But we needed some, like, big-ass linemen, man. But not everybody wants to be a lineman. It's definitely not the most glorified position to ever become a lineman.
Yeah, it's not. You don't weight train to be a lineman. You weight train and then you get told that you're a lineman and you go that route.
Yeah, I mean, even back to little guy, as soon as you got that yellow stripe on your helmet, you were labeled a fat kid for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I fucking hate the color yellow.
Did you ever take any hellacious shots in football? Where you were like, fuck, I'm seeing the stars, I might not get up.
Yeah, high school for sure. Well, dude, when I went to Wyoming, I literally played both sides of the ball. I was a cornerback and I was wide receiver, and fucking every single play of the game I was pretty much playing. So yeah, I took a fucking couple. Even in practice, the fucking get off your back, turn around, and get up and go. Oh yeah, I took a couple big shots from fucking linebackers there. I'm a little dude. Stayed down for a minute.
See, that's, man, because the kids we were coaching, we hit those drills all the time. We had warriors by the end of it who were the ones who had rolled with us from the beginning. They were just different breeds from these new kids. But it took and it's tough watching, man, the fucking violence that happens to kids. And then you're beating up kids on accident. Kids are getting bloody noses. Then you got to let a kid beat you up a little bit so he feels better and parents don't get pissed off at you. Oh, man, they got better. I mean, they got damn good at what they did.
You were making some rhinos, huh?
100%. We're going to circle back on this beautiful story of some...
I figured that's why I mentioned the...
It is a beautiful story. What would you do? There you are, out in the African Sahara. You were born, immediately kidnapped. You got this other one. We're both... This is the one question I had for you, DJ. Are both the...
sisters...
Were they born in captivity and then sent to different zoos? They were.
Wow.
How sad.
And then they reunited. That's pretty awesome, though.
Now I got a couple rhino sisters together in the United Kingdom. A couple British rhinos.
Well, bloody hell.
A couple of rhinos having some crumpets and tea, yeah?
It was the jaw thing for me. That was good, dude. Crumpets and tea, yeah?
Couple 6s and 7s, huh?
Yeah. Actually, dude, some UK fucking rap's actually banging, dude. It has to be... It's...
Bruv? What, bruv? You got something to say to me, bruv?
Yeah.
I'll spill it in the back and in that.
I'm spinning with my bruv. We're showing him some love. So, God, now you just made it.
We're trying to do a rap song, but instead we look like the two henchmen from 101 Dalmatians.
Oh. Go get some dogs, bruv. Some spots.
What are the two bad guys from 101 Dalmatians?
Like one of the names should be Horace.
I think it's Horace.
Horace? Big Horse?
Big Horse.
Big Horse. Oh. No, it's good to know that there's still good in the world, and it's so tough right now because all we're hearing is about hurricanes and fires, and we're not seeing enough.
This is so funny. I just realized there's so many dynamics that we are, like, I'm taller than you, but fatter than you, and you're skinnier than me, and then shorter than me, but we basically are those two guys. I mean, let's be honest. Can you put up the pictures of that one, like, up top there? We could probably type that one into AI and actually get a pretty legit another.
Oh.
Jasper and Horace.
Jasper and Horace. Oh man, that's worse than Jay and Silent Bob, dude. I was okay with Jay and Silent Bob, but Jasper and Horace?
I mean,
Oh, that's hilarious. Which one's which?
Silent
My
Bob
Horace?
is just Horace with a beard. And
It's Jasper.
Jasper is literally just slap some long hair.
Big
And that's
old
Big
nose,
J.
yeah. Damn, they're connected. Those movies, those universes are connected. Jay and
Now I
Silent
did. I
Bob
just
become DeVille's
connected them.
henchmen. Damn.
Kevin Smith, though, give him a big shout out. Him looking healthy as hell.
Mm-hmm. I did see him in
Skinny
an
as hell.
interview. Yeah.
I love how he still wears the clothes that used to fit him. Like,
Oh,
Kevin, you're
man.
wearing a 3X. You
can
can fit in
definitely-
a medium.
Come on, man. You ain't fooling nobody.
Man, he's gonna be another one. If ever anything ever happens, they need to get into protective programs.
I'm sure they all have clones that are growing their organs.
Kevin Smith, if you're
Mhm.
out there, are you a clone? Do you have clones?
I don't think they are clones. They're growing clones
I bet
to harvest their organs.
Say that one more time. I apologize for cutting you off.
You know, I
You
think
see
they're-
that? Because I'm a man with a heart.
I think
apologize.
they grow the clones so that they will have organs to transplant.
Like the island. Which
My heart's going bad. Come here, clone number 278. We're taking your heart.
I honestly think, though, if we did reach out to Kevin Smith and say we love comedy and we have a stack of comic books for you, he would come to this house and do a podcast with us.
We just got to go buy a bunch of comic books.
And I mean, we already have the Fiji covered, so
Yeah.
that's not an issue.
Yeah.
We got everything
Come
Kevin
on
Smith
now,
needs.
dude. Yeah. Hell
Kevin Smith,
yeah,
you are out
dude.
there.
We need you.
Yeah, you can be our St. Rogies.
Oh.
Kevin Smith, our St. Rogies.
Yeah.
And you can send
Sponsored by Kevin
Big J dressed like Jesus. He can be your son.
Oh. Dude,
Oh.
we could make a new Jay and Silent Bob movie where I am Jay's long lost son from the one chick that he met when they were breaking into the place. You know?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
he officially became the clique commander.
Yeah. If you were a sheep, no, hear me out, man. I mean, if you were a sheep, would you have sex with another sheep? Oh, let's go, sheep fucker. Kick him out. Oh, got him.
She came back in the reboot.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she did. And as sexy as ever. Oh my goodness, she knocked it out the park. Did you ever watch the reboot? I bought it.
When did that come out?
Can you look that up?
Maybe I
DJ,
didn't.
Jay and Silent.
Oh, yes, I did.
Bob, the
Yes, I
reboot?
did. Yep, they came back and they fight. They go and fight the green guy or whatever, I think. Maybe not.
Either way, they had to go back to Hollywood.
Yep, they had to go back to
cameos.
Hollywood and, yep.
Can you put the year up though? When did that come out?
Oh,
It's got to have been a good 5 years now.
no, I think it's longer than that, dude. That's gonna be an 8-year-old movie, bro.
No way.
2001.
Let's Strike Back, the
Oh,
reboot.
okay. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of then. Robot. Let's see. No information, huh? I see. Timeline skipped. I don't think that movie ever came
That's
out. bro.
kind of freaky. Okay. 5
19.
years ago, exactly.
Good shit. So no, I have not seen that one.
That's a good movie. I actually own that one. Look at him. Look at Jason Mewes. That's closer to what Curtis looks like now, so I think we're good to go.
Let's go.
When
Let's
Jason Mewes
go.
cleaned up the heroin, that's what Curtis looks like now.
Thanks.
You look like Jason Mewes post heroin.
Fuck, I can't even be pre-heroin? Fuck. Son of a bitch. I need to take care of myself.
That is so awesome. And
Oh.
I think I am Silent Bob now.
I don't know.
Silent Bob.
You're pretty
from
close to Silent Bob
2001.
then.
I'm saying I'm Silent Bob 2001. Oh yeah.
Such a classic movie.
I think DJ's agreeing. I think that basically lines up.
We should be taking a picture like that. Yeah. That's what we should be for Halloween, bro.
Oh, we could definitely DJ and Silent
I
Bob
would
for
need.
Halloween.
I would just need a wig, blonde wig.
How am I supposed to be? I mean, they're.
You just do a hat and a trench coat.
Oh, if you wore boots, maybe you'd be taller than me. Or at least the same size.
I'll wear some
Although
platform shoes.
I could. I don't know. I'd probably not be good for my
I mean,
back.
dude, we don't.
I could wear a backwards hat. Yeah, I think we can nail you on Silent Bob. Yep, we can nail that. I don't know if I have I can go thrift shopping. Let's do it.
I also thought that would be a really fun idea to literally just go thrift shopping, and while you're there, like doing live with your chat, you're like, yo, what could this work as? And then someone would be like, oh, that looks like the shirt that so-and-so wore. And then you're just sitting there trying to literally build off of a thrifted outfit. I think would be fun.
That was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
So we locked in for Jay and Silent Bob then?
I think so for this year, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And we'll go do some sketchy shit.
Because I think, like I said, I think it falls on a Saturday. So I
there's
think this is
gonna
going to
be-
be the first Halloween in like 5 years.
That's on a weekend.
Well, I mean, it's going to be, I'm not going to have my son.
And I won't have my kids. They're going to be in Alaska.
And I'm always looking for the perfect excuse to be able to walk around with Fiji.
We'll
Sounds
just
perfect.
hang out outside of some gas stations.
We can literally clerks it all night.
Dude.
From beginning to end.
That would actually be funny.
I don't have to talk. You can talk the entire night and I can just... And with the notepad writing stuff down, this would be perfect.
And I'm just like, did you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
And then I can be...
Is it chapstick? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah. That's for you, camera.
ASMR.
Do you see that ASMR one that they made with the lips on top of it?
No.
It was made for like really getting in there and making the noises.
Goodness gracious. No, thank you.
That really went away pretty quickly. The ASMR, is it still hitting heavy?
Probably.
You
Dude.
just still listening to.
What is her
DJ,
name?
can you
The one
look
chick
up
on Twitch,
how many people
Asmuths?
listen to ASMR?
She's right live right now. Amaranth.
Amaranth. The boys talk about her.
Yeah, she's an A. She was, at least that's when I saw her. It was quite.
Dude, 60% of the people on the internet right now still listen to ASMR.
Who's filling out these fucking polls?
60%. Well, you wouldn't even, anybody who clicks on it and it's just going to keep.
ASMR.
That's insanity. 60% of people, you like listening to weird noises?
It's good to see that she's not doing ASMR anymore, but she's literally just in a bikini playing or watching somebody play casino games.
And then people reporting her, and now she's like, she got half cleavage out and not the other half out.
Oh, she's not getting reported, dude.
Why not?
Because there's too many guys. How many people are watching her right now? Let me see. Where does it should show.
And then also, why would that ever stop anybody from reporting it? There's always one person that hates. Like I was telling you that story today. How do you get reported for misleading and information when it comes to pumpkin dyeing?
Yeah, that's weird. Weird. I can't see how many people are watching her right now.
That's also, she doesn't look real. She looks like a commercial.
Yeah, when I was, it was nuts, dude. There was 4,000 people watching her, and like it was one day I finished streaming, and I was like,
then I finished
something else. No, I finished streaming and I was usually watching my stream on my phone while I was streaming. So as soon as my stream got done, it just like went to the main page and it was like suggested. And I was like, there's 4K people watching this? Like, what the fuck is this? And I looked at it and it was just her like, yeah, licking her fucking microphone. And just like, people were eating it up, dude. Creepy as fuck. 3.9 to fucking 4.5 thousand people watching. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it made me look because I wanted to see what it was, and then I was just like, really?
But they stick around. Once they seen it, they were like, oh my goodness.
I got stuck for like 3 hours. Just kidding.
I don't know what happened. I couldn't find my mouse, and I couldn't find the X. I couldn't close it.
Yeah, it wouldn't close. I closed it, and then that's another thing. You know, your loading wheel is called a throbber.
That's gross.
Yeah. So I tried to click the X button, but the throbber wouldn't stop.
It just kept throbbing
it just
away.
kept throbbing, man.
That'd be that would be a good little bit for you. You could work with that.
Like, my mom caught me. The throbber wouldn't stop. It was just
the throbber was just throbbing, and I'm throbbing, and there comes my mom, and she's the last person I want to see me throbbing.
My mouse is throbbing. I'm throbbing.
The hamster in my ass is throbbing.
It was so silent you could hear the hamster wheel. Oh, goodness gracious.
Hour and 20. We're coming into the back end now. We got a few more minutes.
Wrap up here soon. I'm late on getting Logan to bed again.
Oh, man. What is the guy going to do?
Right. It'll be fine.
Yeah, he does all right. Yeah, I was like, this is literally, I mean, as you get older, this comes with it. Rolling with the punches.
Yeah. And I'm still getting him to bed by 8:30 or so. 100%. By the time I get home.
But we have one little tidbit of cool news that's happening out here. You got take it from the top. We got Jeff Garner, the director of
what was it called?
Let Them Be Naked. Let Them Be Naked. And it's just kind of a cool. They're highlighting getting the nylon and polyesters out of bras and trying to switch them over to hemp fabrics. So we had discussed that a little bit in the back, how easy it would be to convert from oils and everything to hemp. And I mean, this is definitely a real big step in the right direction. I don't know if it would have helped back then, but I had a friend, Nayeli, and she had passed away from leukemia. She was 17, 18.
That's crazy. That's a little young for leukemia too.
Yeah, and she had thought she had beat it, and then it came back, and then she was stage 4.
And then, they're saying that the nylon and polyesters can be cancer causing.
I mean, it is a synthetic material. It's not natural.
And I know it's going to sound hippie and woo-woo, but I've definitely heard people saying, like, if you're wearing polyester, it's like, it can disrupt your frequencies, so your vibes, I guess, which, yes, hippies talk, but as soon as you said that, I was like, shit, I've literally heard like the hippie type people, and I don't mean that offensively. That's just my way of describing that type of mindset.
Look at behind us. We're pretty hippie, and the way we are. We tiptoe several lines for professions and basically not coming off like a total asshole.
Yeah, but I could see the man-made synthetic material not being good for you.
And then along with all the dyes that go into making all of these, especially, I mean, jeans in themselves take a hellacious amount of dye to make them the way they look, or bleached jeans.
What color naturally is, what are pants? Denim.
Denim?
Is it denim naturally blue? Or does it need to be dyed? That's a damn good question. He looked so annoyed to have to look something up again.
He is getting to that point in the podcast. I mean, he's like, I just closed like 8 of these tabs to get it back to a point
manageable.
And then you just keep adding.
Naturally blue. Okay. Still,
That's from indigo.
You can use your fancy thing with them.
I'm sure they use tons of dyes in the process of making.
Well, and then the crazy part was they were showing how much this stuff you can literally make just naturally. There's so many different dyes you can get out of fruits and.
Well, and that's one thing about. Fuck, I heard this. It was the color of dye. I think it was the blue that they were using somewhere indicated that they had contact with people way further than they ever thought they had contact. It might have been in between North and South America, but I don't know the facts for sure on that.
Oh, that's fascinating.
But it was great. They're like, yeah, if they were using this blue color, that means they've been in contact with these guys because they don't have any way of getting blue pigment down this far. I was like, that's cool.
If you notice the wagging tail behind there, everybody, we have a visitor.
You want to come say hi?
Who refuses to be not noticed on camera, apparently. She needs to be played with. You're gonna rip your ass out of the chair. But you guys get it. We're about that time. We gotta get wrapped up out of here. Dogs gotta get taken care of. We gotta get some dinner made. Get some children. Get ready to bed.
Yep, and then bust it out again tomorrow.
We got another one. But at this point, I'm like, it feels good to be able to walk into a place and they're like, well, as long as we don't piss the painter off, everything will be well.
That's pretty cool.
Shout out to the new City Brew employee over there this morning. She did a hell of a job taking orders.
I am excited to get in there and get a coffee with you guys tomorrow morning because now I'm good to go. We should have no hiccups in my morning routine now that we got no sick kids and everything. I should be able to get over here by 8:15.
Oh, then we can go get some coffee tomorrow. I was ashamed. I wanted to take Elsie in this morning to get us coffee, and then I dropped her off, and then I was like, oh, wait, I need you.
Oh.
Because it's so funny, like, even, as a single dad and everything, we essentially have, like, all these children between us. So I have to drop the children off. One's got to go to her mom's for sitting, and then the other one's got to go to school. And then 5:45, both the children get dropped off again, and it's time to,
Yeah, at least you get till 5:45. I got 2:15, and tomorrow less than that.
The wild schedule of these kids these days. Maybe that'll be topic of tomorrow's then, huh? You can figure out why the hell these kids get to have so much time off for school, and we were forced to be there forever.
Snow days? We had, when I was in Rabbit City, we had like
take a breather. You're going to get into some stuff we're not ready to talk about
we'll
till tomorrow.
Fucking snow days.
But look, guys, we are getting a couple more subscribers little by little, but we need you guys to get up there and start subscribing.
Keep subscribing, like, share. If you can get those to be shared onto Facebook and get people from Facebook to our YouTube. Oh, magical. Oh, we love it.
So, you know what you need to do. And until then,
like, subscribe. We will see you.